Arizona Hunt Homestead. Today I want to show you something that saved me today. A Jump and Go portable jump start and power supply. Now, I did a video on this when I first got it, and I haven't really had the opportunity to use it, so that was the end of it. However, today I was working and I went to start the car and it wouldn't start. So I pulled out this Jump and Go. Now, here's the deal. I had not charged this Jump and Go for about 1.5 years, so a year and a half. They say every year you should make sure it's fully charged. They also say that right in here, I don't know how well it's going to come out, but there are, see if I can get rid of the shadow. There's those blue lights. Now I've got it fully charged now, but there was 4 lights instead of the 5. Now it says on the instructions here that you can do it with 3. So I'm thinking 4, I'm good to go. So here's how I set this thing up. Took out the jumper cables. Obviously on cables you got black and the red. And then that guy right there, you plug him in to there. So here's what you do. You hook up your cables first. Now I'm not going to do it because I don't need to now. I've tested the battery and the battery's fine. So, but anyhow, you hook up your cables. Once your cables are hooked up, then you plug this guy into your Jump and Go. You press your on button, and then you go and you start your car. Now, depending on how much of a jump start it really needs, it may take a little bit for the engine to get going, but it started pretty much right away. Now, if it's a really dead battery, or you're having some problems, or it even says here, it talks about how well it's going to come out, like below 32 degrees, leave it on for a few minutes, and then for a few minutes before starting, and that way it gives a little bit more juice in there. But there's different brands out there. I'll put a link to in Amazon to basically portable jump starters. Not necessarily this one. Well, I'll do this one, and then there'll be all kinds of varieties, so you can pick and choose. But basically, this thing got me started. So when there's no one around to jumpstart you, you just hook this up. And then what I did afterwards, after the car was starting, I took this object here, this cord here, plugged it into a cigarette lighter, and that piece right there goes into the end right here, right there on the end of the USB, and therefore I can recharge this while I'm driving. I could charge it by 12 volt DC, or I could try charging it with 120. So there's obviously instructions, tells you when you first get it, let it charge for like a day or something like that. That's just to make sure it's fully charged. I'm going to plug this into my solar, and I'm going to just let it charge all night, and then I'll put it back in my truck in the morning. So, and then what's cool about the USB is that on the USB you can charge your phone, you can, so this is kind of the ultimate. If you're stranded somewhere and your phone goes bad and your car won't start, just put it in here and charge up your phone even. So if it's not like a dead battery, it's something else going on with your car, like maybe you're stuck in the snow or the mud and you can't get out, or you're lost, well, plug it in here and get your battery charged up. Or maybe you're out of gas, huh? So anyhow, Jump and Go, it's got a little silicone casing over it just to protect it. But that's it. I just wanted to show you guys what I had to do today. So I highly recommend at least keeping one of these. Comes in a little case like this, so it doesn't take up much room at all. you know, maybe what, 6 by 6 inches by 2 inches or something. So that's a good handy thing to have. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it that good old thumbs up thing and share the video with others. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe and check out my other videos. I love reading your comments, so if you haven't done so, go ahead and make your comments. My name is Jeff, and you've been watching Arizona Hot Homestead.